Greetings from the online programs of SIBBC&S from Coimbatore of Tamil Nadu. Welcome to the online programs. You may be admitted into one of our programs. It could be the Master of Divinity program, or it could be MA in Biblical Studies, or it could be a graduate diploma in Christian Studies. Whatever the program that you have taken, we appreciate your choice, and we pray that God will help you to continue your studies successfully. And so, in this, we will be taking you through a couple of things so that you are ready to begin your journey. And so it's called as orientation, where you get to know about the entire administration of the program, and we kind of answer all your questions so that you are familiar of the road that's ahead of you. Okay, so please take a look at here on the screen that I'm about to show you. We are in the orientation module, and it is very, very important that you take a look at this entire module, go through it carefully. I may be rushing in certain places, but it is intended that you go through everything that is mentioned, that is given clearly in this orientation module. So let's go ahead and start with the first section, getting to know the online programs here at SIBBC&S. So we'll start with the greetings from the president. Now, I won't be reading all the text that is available here. So this is a welcome letter from the president to you, and just please go through it. And once this is done, please, you can mark it as done, and you can just move to the next item. And the next one is the greetings from the academic dean. That is from me. Just please go through it as we welcome you into our online programs. You just kind of get to know about why are we doing the online education, what is our vision, what is our vision, and what is our mission. All these are clearly detailed here. And moving on to the programs that are offered, so you can just kind of get to know about the description of the program and the duration of the program and the credit hours and the curriculum, and also the electives that are available for you in this course, and what are the goals actually behind this program, and also the accreditation status at this moment. And this is in the month of June 2024, and you have a few details about the fee structure of the MDiv program and the completion requirements for this degree. Moving on to the next program, the MA in Biblical Studies. Just as the MDiv, you have all the details provided over here. And please move on to the next program that we have, that is the Graduate Diploma in Christian Studies. All these are clearly detailed. Whichever the program that you are choosing or desiring or have already joined, we just ask you that you go through it everything carefully so that you understand what program you have chosen and what it offers to you. Once again, reviewing the admission requirements, that we take only born again candidates, the believers, the leaders of the church, and the qualification is that you have to be at least 25 years and you should have a bachelor degree. There may be cases where we may allow a student to join the program without a bachelor degree. In that case, the student should be about 30 years old and they should have a minimum 5 years of ministry experience that is documented, that can be proven through some kind of letter or some other format. And it's essential that you have your own personal computer. It could be a desktop or a laptop, and then you should have internet access. And once again, reminding you that you should have your mentor. It's very, very important that you choose your mentor from the very beginning itself, because on a monthly basis you are supposed to be meeting your mentor to discuss your personal and spiritual growth and also ministerial involvement. And then once in a while we'll be getting in touch with the mentor to find about your growth and also the challenges that you are facing on ground. And we may have already met you during the interview. And then just also remember that basic English fluency is needed for you to succeed in the programs. If you are not having any of this, then that is a problem. You should immediately get in touch with us. Document submissions, we have already talked about this in the previous video that you may have watched. Now, reminding once again that you should definitely fill up your application form. Without this, you are not admitted into the program, and then you have to submit your 10th mark sheet, 12th mark sheet, and your degree certificate and mark sheet. Please be very careful, pay attention here. Your 10th certificate and then your 12th certificate, like the mark sheets, and the degree certificate and mark sheets. Degree, it will be 2, items. One is a certificate, the other one is the mark sheet. Okay, the final mark sheet is what is needed. If you do not have any of these, 10th, 12th and degree, then you are not eligible to be part of any of our programs. So if you do not have the bachelor degree, and if you are above 30 years and you have at least 5 years of ministry experience, then you should get in touch with us. Only upon the approval you are supposed to be continuing. If you are not having the basic educational qualification, then you are not eligible to continue in the programs. And you should get a recommendation letter, at least from one or two. It could be a pastor, or it could be a church leader, or maybe a leader at an institution or an organization. You should get at least one or two letters recommending you, like talking about your commitment for theological education, and also your involvement in the ministry, and that you are committed to learn and also grow yourself so that you could involve in the ministry in an efficient manner. Also, we would require that you also submit your personal testimony letter. Like, you have to talk about your background, and then how you have come to know the Lord, and how you have committed your life to serve the Lord, and then why you are choosing to pursue this program, that whatever that you have decided to pursue. And then you have to provide us your documentation, like the identification document, where it could be maybe an Aadhaar card or any national identity card would do the thing that is needed over there. And then if you do not have a bachelor degree, then it is essential that number 7 here, the ministry experience document is required to be submitted to us. You can't just write it on a white paper and then give it to us. Somebody else has to write it on behalf of you on a letter pad. Okay, so it has to be written by somebody else on a letter pad, and they have to mail to us. A scanned copy would do for us. And then when you have chosen a mentor, as we have required you, you should ask your mentor to submit the mentor consent form, that the mentor has willingly accepted the responsibility to be a mentor to you, and that they are willing to meet you once in a while, and then provide you the guidance, and also that they will be able to report to us once in a while, maybe once in 6 months or once in 1 year, whenever we require. So that it is essential that the mentor submits these things. So he has to consent, and upon the consent he has to fill a form. By that we get the information, and then also mentor receives some information from us about your joining into the program, and then your further pursuits in the program. Moving on, just remember, if you haven't submitted any of these, your status of the admission can be in a trouble. Okay, so you may be thinking that you are admitted, you may be thinking that you are continuing your education, but if you haven't submitted all these documentation, then it would probably delay the year you would graduate. Okay, so only upon the completion of all these required documentation, you are fully admitted. Initially, you will be allowed to join the program even if you lack 1 or 2 documents. So you will be given 3 months of time. You will be given 3 months of time, and before that 3 months, you have to submit it. Okay, so if you do not submit, or if you have forgotten to submit, that will be on you. You have the responsibility to take up whatever the difficulty you may be facing at a later time. Now, admission process, you may have already gone through it, that you have your application filled, and then you pay your admission fees, and then we will give you this orientation, and then you will have the admission confirmation letter, and then after that you will have the access to the learning management system and other access to the platforms. If you do not have any of these, you should get in touch with us immediately, so that we can assist you, and you will be familiar with the entire procedure, so that you are fully admitted into the program. Course descriptions are available. All the courses that are part of the programs, like all the 3 programs that we are offering currently, all these course descriptions are available here in the orientation module. We just ask you that you would go through this. Like, whenever you have a question about what this subject includes or involves, then you can find the details over here. So you have this elective note, and also the number of credits, and also which department it falls under. So there are altogether like 45 subjects. But then you don't need to complete all these subjects. Whatever is required for you, only those you would be expected to complete. Only upon the completion you would be able to proceed further for the graduation. Now, key components of the learning environment, like how does your journey look like? Now, once you get into the online programs, one of the major things that you would be like spending a lot of time in is the learning management system. So this is the central hub where you frequently visit to do anything with your academics. Here is where you find all the lecture content for every single course and the textbooks, class notes or materials, like other reading resources or written assignments or any kinds of assignments or quizzes or discussion forums and examinations, grades, feedback, all kinds of things are presented within the learning management system. So you have to get yourself familiar with the learning management system, and here is where you find all the things that you'll be looking for in your learning journey. Now, when it comes to the learning content, a lot of the courses will be pre-recorded. This is to help you have control in your own learning journey. Like if we offer you courses from morning to evening, that will be quite a lot of inconvenience to you because you have your own life, you have your own family, job, commitments, ministry, a lot of things will be there in your life. So in order to provide you the maximum convenience and flexibility for you, we record the lectures like this. Okay, we record the lectures like this and then provide to you like a short size, maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes or 20 minutes, so that you have complete control. You can pause whenever you want, or you can come back and then watch it later. So you have total control over what time you're learning. So by this, you have 24/7 access to the learning content. And then lecture notes and reading materials all will be provided within the learning management system itself. And then you have the discussion forums. Now, how do discussion forums function? A discussion forum functions more like a classroom discussion. Like, for example, in a class, a teacher asks a question and then everybody else in the classroom is expected to respond to it, right? So like one by one, everybody will be commenting something in relation to the topic. And so same happens even in the online education also. So you have these discussion. These are called as asynchronous because all are not online and they're not able to see one another. But this is a text-based discussion forum where a topic is given and the instructions are given. Okay, you have clearly defined topic and then instruction like what you should comment on. Okay, and so you will be commenting and then also you will be having a conversation with one another. So your contribution within the discussion is going to be assessed and then you will be graded based on those things. You will be having a lot of reflections to write and then you'll be having a lot of written assignments. So this could be research papers, it could be word studies or sermons or exegetical papers. Like there are a lot of book reviews and a couple of other things. Okay, so you have all these written work that is expected of you, and you will be getting to know one by one as you take your courses in the days to come. You will have weekly quizzes which are time bound. Like weekly quizzes are completely done on the learning management system, where a quiz will be there at the end of a week. Like you have spent a week to learn the content, and then at the end of that week or that unit, you would be able to find a quiz. It may be giving you 5 minutes and you have to answer maybe 10 questions or 15 questions. Within that time period you have to answer and then submit your quiz. Then you have the other like short examinations or final examinations. Like in most of the cases the examinations are done a bit more like the assignments. These are, you can consider these more like open book type of examination. Since in the online we cannot control you fully, so we give you complete control where you can even refer to a video or a book or a resource or a literature. You can go through, you can read as much as you want, but the final answer that you provide to a question should be within your own words. Okay, your answer should be in your own words. So by doing this, you have used your mind to analyze certain things and you're also using writing skills to come up with your answer. Keep this in mind that if you ever copy paste your answer from anywhere, you will be completely given zero without any mercy or grace. Okay, so this is very important that you take it very seriously, and then you make the effort to think and respond to the questions as they are given to you. Weekly we have the live Zoom sessions where students of that particular batch will be coming and meeting a facilitator. Every course will have a facilitator, and so a course will run for 8 weeks, and during these 8 weeks the facilitators will be available to you weekly once in one of the evenings, maybe Monday or Tuesday or Thursday or Friday, whatever the day that your batch has been given or assigned. That day a facilitator will come and meet you in the evenings, probably for 45 minutes or 1 hour, and that is where you can bring all your questions or discuss or ask for support or guidance, like whatever the help you need in relation to the understanding of that subject content. You can bring it into the live session. That is where all the support is provided. And then we also offer the virtual office hours, where you can get in touch with us through a Zoom session, maybe during the day, if you need some assistance, maybe from the academic office, a finance office, like formation office. It could be any of the offices. You can just book a slot with us for a few minutes, and you can meet us on Zoom. Then you also have digital library access, that you would be able to find the details in the later part of this orientation section, where you would start learning the theological research and writing. So in that, you would be able to find how to access the library, like what is the barcode, and how you can actually find out the books and how you can access them and all of that. There will be weekly and monthly assessments, which we have basically referred to as examinations. Moving on, key roles in the academic environment, like who are the people here that are behind this. One is the academic dean, that is me, and I'll be taking care of the entire administration of the online programs. And then you have the subject matter experts, who are basically behind the creation of the course content. A subject matter expert could be the same person who will be instructing you on the video, or it could be a different person. So subject matter expert and the instructor and the academic office all will work together to finalize the course content for any given course. So with the expertise that we have from the subject matter expert, like we lay out the course, and then the instructor is the one who will teach you, the course. And then you have the facilitator, who will come and meet you on the weekdays during the evenings, and then also will go through all your submissions and then give you feedback, and then gives you the grades and all of that. And then you also have the administrative staff. For example, you have the finance staff, you have the formation staff, you have the library, and so a lot of other people who are behind the running of the program. So you have that administrative staff, and then academic advisors. Now, academic advisors could also refer to, depending on the courses, sometimes an instructor could be there, or sometimes a subject matter expert could be there, or sometimes a facilitator could be there, depending on the level or depending on the depth of a question. Okay, so like in case you're struggling at any particular area, you may be allowed to take or allowed to approach an academic advisor, where you can find the support that you're looking for further growth. Understanding the Canvas learning management system. Now, the learning management system that we use currently at SIBBC&S online programs is Canvas, one of the global leading learning management systems. And so here is where you get the course access, and it's like we have already given clear details about how learning management system works for you. Like you will be able to connect with one another, you would be able to go through the content, like you have different units in which you will find the course content that is meant for you. And then you also have a calendar, you have due dates and tasks and all of that. You also have the possibility of accessing the learning management system Canvas on your mobile phone. We'll be able to provide you more guidance, like there are articles that we have written for you, where it will walk you through step by step on how you can access your first Canvas course on computer, and then also how you can access the same on your mobile phone through a mobile application. And then you'll also have the notifications through maybe mail or maybe push notifications from the app itself. Moving on to the library, which will come later. This is the barcode that you would have to use in order to access any book. Like when it asks you for a barcode, certain times it may not ask you, and here is the website. Just please go through this, so you will understand how you can use the library. Do not worry, at a later time you would be given complete details about how to access the library, Global Digital Theological Library. One of the things that we also offer is the Right Now Media platform as a premium service, and to our students it's completely free, but the institution pays for it. Where Right Now Media platform functions more like a Christian Netflix, where you have a lot of resources, good premium content, video resources, where you just log in into your account in connection with our institution. You would be able to log in, like upon the admission you will be able to get access to this one. If you haven't gotten, please get in touch with us, we will assist you with that. So Upon your admission, you would be able to receive these details, and then with the login details, you should be able to enter in. And once you enter or log into the Right Now Media platform, you can log in on your computer or on your TV, smart TV, or you can do it on your mobile phone or a tablet, whatever works for you. There you have a library of videos on so many different topics. This is all premium content, and we encourage that you make use of this. It's a very, very good resource. It's a beautiful work what Right Now Media is doing. So we believe that it actually is going to be a great help. Academic writing into ribbon format is also explained at a later time, but in case you do not understand, just please come back and go through this academic formatting that is presented here. Statement of faith also is present here within this orientation module. So let's take a break here, and we'll come back to another video.